Good afternoon. This is cause number 2021-84291 in the interest of LaRon Kent. All parties and witnesses, please raise your right hands to be sworn. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
My name is Brittany Milleruns, and I'm LaRon Kent's mother.
All right, and representing the State of Texas Attorney General's office.
Luis Regla.
Court will note that the non-custodial parent, Jeron Kent, is not present, that he was personally served on January 17th, 2022 at 1:01 p.m. at 14520 Briar Forest Drive, apartment 4112 in Houston, Harris County, Texas. And he's not appeared or filed an answer. Is that correct, Mr. Regla?
That's correct, Judge.
We'll proceed by default.
Thank you, Judge. I'll call the mother as a witness.
Okay.
Ms. Milleron, the child in this case is LaRon Maurice Kent, a male born September 23rd, 2016, correct?
Correct.
And the biological father of this child is Jeron Maurice Kent. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And you are not now, nor have you ever been married. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And have you ever alleged anyone else could possibly be the father of LaRon?
No, sir, I have not.
And in fact, is Mr. Kent the true biological father of LaRon?
Yes, sir, he is.
In fact, did y'all used to live together as a family, the three of you?
Yes, sir, we did.
And how long ago did y'all separate?
Since 2018, November 2018.
Okay. And November 2018, was there in fact a history of domestic violence by Mr. Kent against you up until y'all separated?
Yes, sir, that's true.
And he used to put his hands on you physically and used to threaten and harass you. Is that correct?
That's correct.
He went to jail for violation of parole after November of 2018.
To my knowledge, yes, sir.
And he was in jail or prison until January of 2020. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
Since January of 2020, he has sent you only $150 as child support for your son. Is that correct? Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
Okay. And to this day, you are worried if he were to have your address of what further acts of violence or harassment he could commit against you going forward. Is that also correct?
Yes, sir, it is.
When you communicate with him, it's only about the welfare of your child by phone. Is that right?
That's correct.
As far as the phone number goes, you're fine with him knowing that information so you can try to raise this child as joint managing conservators. Would you agree with that?
Yes, sir, I do.
And although you're fine with him developing a relationship with your son now that he's out of prison or jail, you're requesting that you have a neutral pickup and drop off place so you don't have to reveal to this man where you actually live. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
And you're fine with you court appointing both you and the father as joint managing conservators and geographic restriction to Harris and surrounding counties, and even this man having a standard possession order. Is that all true?
Yes, it is all true.
Okay, your only request is that you have a neutral pickup and drop off place, which in the past you've asked for it to be at Denny's on I-45 and Ritchie Road on North Houston. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, it's correct.
Your son has Medicaid,
Yes, he does.
and you'll continue to apply for and maintain the Medicaid for your son?
Yes, sir, I will.
We do not know anything about whether Mr. Kent is actually working, where he's working, or what kind of money he makes. Is that true?
Yes, sir, that is definitely true.
And as far as we know, this is his only minor child. He has a court order where he's obligated to support. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, it is.
Therefore, using the minimum wage guideline child support, we're requesting the court order Mr. Kent to pay $57 a month for the Medicaid and $217 per month for guideline child support based on minimum wage for just one child. Is that true?
Yes, sir. That's true.
And both of those payments to begin August 1st, 2022.
Yes, sir.
Now, going back to the topic of retroactive child support, back to January of 2020, earlier we said since that time, he's only giving you $150 towards child support. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
We don't have proof of what his income was since he got out of jail or prison as of January of 2020. Is that correct?
That's correct.
So using, again, minimum wage guideline child support for just one child from that court date until today's court date, minus $150 that he's already sent to you, that will result in the remaining balance of minimum wage of $6,949 as of today's court date. Would you agree with that?
Yes, sir, I do.
And do you join the state in requesting that the court order this man to pay you $85 a month towards that remaining balance beginning August 1st, 2022?
Yes, sir, I do.
And do you believe these court orders are in the best interests of your son?
Yes, sir, I do.
And are you requesting the court to grant this default order against Mr. Kent?
Yes, sir, I am.
Judge, I'll pass the witness.
There's not non-disclosure finding in this matter. Is that correct, Mr. Regla?
Yes, Judge.
Did we have any testimony about whether, well, let me ask Miss Mildred.
Yes, Judge.
Ma'am, do you think that if he knows where your address is, he's likely to cause you some type of harassment or abuse or serious harm or injury?
Yes, sir. Drum, all of that. Yes, sir.
Okay. Court will approve the order as submitted. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. May we all be excused?
Yes.
Okay, ma'am, thank you. That's it for today. You can hang up whenever you're ready.